So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So this is going to be my nav level 150 playthrough against Treasure Map Bege, and let's just jump right into it. So this will probably be the lowest placements I've ever had in a treasure map, and I've told reasons a bit before, but I can repeat again. The main reason I'm not going that hard this treasure map is the fact that I really don't need limit break materials. I have like 1500 of each medium shard, which is a very good number. That's countless limit break expanded legends. But I'd always want more if I had the means to use it, but at this moment I literally have 0 gold keys. So basically I don't need at all more materials. So I decided to take it easy since I have a break to recharge the batteries basically. So I can basically both have energy for work and to continue doing content into Annie and everything. So yeah, I've actually messed up countless times against intrusion. The problem is that my muscle memory is used to run double Shank's crew against one boss. So when I see Shank's crew, I immediately react to pick another Shank's crew. So I do double Shank's crew, but obviously for this particular intrusion, I want Shank's crew with Bonnie. But that has happened at least 4 times, and I get very upset every time. But that's also basically the only mistake I made this particular treasure map. So yeah, the team is the same here as I showcased before. I've just optimized the first stage a bit with how I tap with what units. Basically I ensure that Bonnie and the Ace jobbers keep their recovery orb, because that's optimal for stage 3. And as long as I hit all perfects here, there is no issue here with orb RNG or anything. Most of the time I just kill, but sometimes they survive, but the end of turn damage will kill, so everything is good. And yeah, I've had the Bege support on jobbers since the beginning, but I've never had to use it because Bonnie just keeps killing. And I wanted to tap with Bonnie before them because Bonnie will buff the color affinity buff from them. But Bonnie just keeps killing, so I don't even need to hit with them. But yeah, that's not even a problem. It's just that I could have just removed the Bege support, but whatever. And yeah, final stage is also very chill. This is probably the easiest intrusion I've had for a long time, and I haven't even pulled, so yeah, it's very strange. It feels like Hack is designed for this intrusion in some way, which is pretty funny since he's from last month's treasure map. Usually he wouldn't even be boosted at all for this treasure map, at least not this high, but it's basically just because he's not considered a normal treasure map rare recruit, but rather a rare recruit. But even still, they were very nice with 1.35 times boost to this treasure map, which is appreciated. I also feel like they did a pretty good job with lower boosters too, to give you options. As I've said before, stuff like Arena Shura, very helpful this treasure map. I feel like they lacked a bit with special seed reducers and such, so not perfect, but a step in a positive direction. Definitely take those treasure map tickets. I have like over 200 now, so that's pretty good. And right now, I don't have a lot of reason to use them either, so I don't mind having a stack. Sometimes it might look like I don't care about saving stuff, I just use stuff I have, but basically if I have a reason to use stuff, I just use them. I don't hoard for the sake of hoarding. If I hoard, it's because there's no reason to use them at all. So yeah, this team has turned out to be really good, and like in the beginning, I saw 0 Wivis for like a day. Now I see a lot of Wivis, so I guess a lot of people decided to copy the team I use, but yeah, it's really good, so I don't blame them. It gets even better as you get to higher nav levels. because this boss is actually pretty annoying, but yeah. And the Amora is just for wave clear. Fuji is like another Kiko ISO to use with wave clear and chainlock final stage, but in this case being in slasher is nice so we get access to the Mihawk. And yeah, we just get every buff we need from cat and dog. And very easy kill. I saw a cool team that the JP guys made that use double Kuma captain for this, because he just auto kills with the revive here with the end of turn damage. So that was pretty cool, but yeah, I was happy with this team. I basically not made any changes from the teams I showed in the beginning, which is pretty rare, but usually one of the main reasons you change teams is because you start lacking damage and such. And since I didn't went that hard this time, like, I know level 150 looks incredibly high for many, but for me, I've rarely done that few. A few times I've done less, but I've had bigger boosts, so I still end up getting higher ranking. And in general, ranking in Treasure Map just gets harder and harder on global. Like, you might think that it will get easier as people quit and maybe we don't get new people in and stuff, but in terms of hardcore players, it feels like the number just keeps growing on global and they farm more and more and more. So yeah, it's hard. Like, I feel pretty old when it comes to the grinding part especially, but as I've talked about a few times, I also feel like I've accomplished what I want to accomplish, so I'm not too bothered. We can talk a bit about future events, especially anniversary. And I don't know if I talked about this before, but as many of you know, anniversary does line up with the release of the new Zelda game. And I'm a big fan, I plan to play it a lot. And I've had to accept pretty early that basically there's three things I want to do around Annie. I want to play a lot of Zelda. I want to make a lot of content because anniversary is by far the biggest month when it comes to content for this game. So I want to make a lot of vids. I always try to make 2 vids, but I maybe want to make 3 vids, at least for some time. And I like to play events and rank, but if you add work to that, because I'm not taking time off or anything for that, everything is impossible. So the main thing I can give up on is ranking in events. So for the Blitz battle we're probably getting, for the Treasure Map, for the Kizuna 2, yeah, I'm going to take it easy. Going to be one of the chillest months of the year for me. At least in terms of ranking, I'm still going to play OPTC a lot. It's just that I'll be focusing on the content part, talking about new stuff, showing new mechanics, making cool teams, all of that. So that will definitely be my focus, and anytime I'm not doing that, I will basically be playing Zelda or working or sleeping. That's basically going to be my life for 2 or 3 weeks around anniversary there. Going to be hard to juggle, but I'll do my best. I'm also approaching a pretty big milestone. We'll see when it happens, probably before Annie, maybe even this coming week, we'll see, but I'm so close to 5,000 subscribers to my YouTube and it just feels insane. Many might not think so, but I feel very much humble about YouTube, even as I continue to grow and more people enjoy my content. But I always feel like in disbelief, like now when I more regularly hit 1,000 viewers, for example, with videos, it's still, when I think about that, it just feels surreal. And yeah, I just want to see how far I can go with this. In the end, this is definitely a hobby. But it's fine to have a hobby where other people care about how you're doing in that hobby. So yeah, it's basically just a big privilege, Can't really say any more than that. So I definitely celebrate 5,000 subscribers in some way. Will be fun. And yeah, then we just aim for 10k, and basically with big events that number can easily inflate. Like before New Year, I barely hit 4k then, and now we're already talking about almost at 5k. So after anniversary, it might be that we're getting close to 6k. Like, I feel like at some point there can't be more, but at the same time we have people like Chauzu with almost 100,000, so there is some potential, but I feel like I'm never getting to that level, of course, so it should stop at some point. But one can hope that Bandai manages to get more new people into OPTC. But they probably might need to make some big quality of life changes for that to even be possible. Anyway, not talk too much here, but basically the same teams I've been using. They work really well. This team is also not close to running out of damage, but a big part of that is that I have that whale ace with the level 5 super tandem that adds a lot of damage stage 2. I know a lot of teams start to struggle with stage 2, and I will have to eventually, but still quite a bit away from that. But yeah, hack is useful here too, both the damage reduction and reducing CD for Luffy and Bonnie, and Koala, I guess. But Koala had some support I could have used to get her ready. And then just Bonnie superclass. I don't even need to use the special for any of the teams. See, very easy. And that's my level 150 playthrough. This is the only playthrough of Treasure Map I did today. I decided early to stop at 150 and I got there yesterday. So now that's done, and I'm not going to play any more Treasure Map. I might make a video about a Treasure Map silhouette if we get one, but that will be before this video is up anyway, I guess. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.